Yeah, so my name is Erik Johansson. I am a surreal photographer.
안녕하세요.
안녕하세요.
작가님의 소개 부탁드릴게요.
Yeah, so my name is Erik Johansson. I am a surreal photographer, meaning that I'm a photographer that don't use photography in the traditional way, but I combine photographs to create surrealistic images. And I live in Prague in Czech Republic. I'm originally from Sweden, and I'm here now in Seoul with my second exhibition, and I'm very happy to be here.
상상한 걸 사진으로 작업하게 된 계기가 있나요?
Good question. I think it's something that I always felt like doing. Like I don't know what the reasoning is. It's just like I need to express myself visually, and I have a lot of ideas in my head. So I guess it's in a way like satisfying for me to be able to put these abstract ideas into something real. But also to be able to share things and inspire others, just like I get inspired by others people's art as well.
전공과 직업이 다른 사람들이 정말 많은데요. 컴퓨터를 공부했던 것들이 어떤 영향을 줬고 또 그때의 경험이 사진 작업에 있어서 어떤 영향을 주고 있나요?
Yeah, I think it definitely did. I think there's a lot of benefits of studying art, of course, but I think the fact that I studied engineering, it made me maybe treat my art with an engineering approach, and it's quite helpful because I try to capture something that doesn't exist, so it contains a lot of problem solving, and I think engineering is a lot about problem solving. So I think the way that I break down a problem into smaller problems and try to figure out how to make it come to life, it's helpful. But there's no like specific subject that I learned in engineering that I use today. It's more like the way of thinking, I would say.
만약 사진 속에서 하루를 살 수 있다면 어떤 사진으로 들어가고 싶나요?
It's a nice question. I don't think I ever had this. It's a good question. I think it would be quite fun to be in full moon service, to be like the one driving around and maybe like putting the moon up in different places. I think it's quite nice. I think some of them would be a bit scary, like this one. I don't think I want to live in this one. So yeah, full moon service, I think. Yeah.
나이가 들수록 가끔 상상이 두려워질 때도 있는데 작가님도 그런 상상들이 두려워질 때가 있나요?
Yeah, well, I don't think I'm afraid of my imagination. I mean, like growing up and being older is just natural, I guess. I feel like, I mean, I thought in the beginning that inspiration and coming up with ideas is more like almost like a gold mine that you just like taking from it, and then one day it will be over, there's no more. But actually I realized over the years that it's more like exercising almost. The more ideas you come up with, the better you become with coming up with ideas. So I think it's more about, I mean, I can miss that the world was a magical place when I was little, but I do enjoy my time now very much, and like where I am in life. So I think it's yeah, I'm just looking forward to future projects and what is to come as well. So yeah, I'm not stuck in the past really.
20년 전 지금의 시대를 어떻게 상상했나요? 그때 상상한 것에 얼마나 이루어졌는지, 그리고 20년 후의 세상, 그리고 에릭 요한슨 자신의 모습을 어떻게 상상하나요?
Oh, yeah, I think I didn't think so much about maybe what the future would be like. I guess I thought, since I studied computer engineering, I thought I would always do something with computers, I guess. And in a way that's true, because I mean it is related to computers, but I could never ever imagine that I would be doing what I do and make a living out of making the pictures I love making, and also being able to exhibit on the 60th floor in the highest exhibition space in the world in Seoul. And so I'm just extremely grateful for this, and I'm just happy that people like my work, and I hope I can keep on doing it. But yeah, if I couldn't see this in the future now, I don't think I can see into the future more either.
그러면 꿈과 상상의 의미가 비슷한데 자면서 꾸는 꿈, 그리고 과거, 그리고 현재의 꿈이 작품이 되기도 하나요?
Yeah, I think so. It's like I think everything, all the experiences and everything that's happening to me is affecting me, and like a lot of the ideas are coming from my own experiences and things that I see. I think in a way it's almost like every picture is like a self-portrait in some way, I guess. Even if it's not a person, it's something that is very like important to me, or something that I've been thinking about a lot. Since I spend so much time on each project, I think it has to be something that I feel strong about. Otherwise, I wouldn't be able to spend so much time doing it. So I think my dreams and imagination and everything that happens to me will keep inspiring me, and of course this will change what that will be, but yeah, I'm definitely affected by my experiences. Yeah.
이게 자면서 꾸는 꿈이나 그런 일상적인 것도 바로바로 기록을 안 하면 다 잊어버려요. 그거를 어떻게 다 기록을 해놓으시나요?
I think some ideas I get in the night, and if I wake up, I try to like write it down. But I think most of my ideas I get not from night dreaming, but more like daydreaming. I think because I think the dreams can be a little bit too surreal and strange and illogical, and I think I want to create something that feels like it could be real, and then I think it's better to be awake when you kind of make these ideas somehow, because it's more logical.
그럼 어떻게 보면 비현실적이라고 말씀하시지만 작업을 통해서 그걸 만들면 현실이 되는 게 아닌가요?
It's very satisfying. I like the whole process. It's very motivating for me that I can come up with a strange, funny idea in my head. But also, I'm usually quite tired of seeing that picture when I worked on it for such a long time. So actually, I like to just put it out there, and then I don't look at it again for a long time.
일상 속에서 항상 가지고 다니는 것 중에서 작업과 관련된 것들이 있나요?
Yeah, I always try to bring a notebook, I guess. Notebook and I mean, camera doesn't count maybe. But I think a notebook is always good because you never know when an idea comes, and just try to sketch it down. It's good, yeah.
앞으로는 어떤 상상들을 사진으로 만들어 나가고 싶나요?
I have a lot of different ideas, and I think different topics that I find interesting. So right now I'm working more on some projects that are maybe about relationship between people somehow. So yeah, maybe that's what I'm doing right now. And I don't know what will be later. I think it's like what affects me and what comes to me. That's what I will follow the flow, kind of. Yeah.
마지막으로 상상을 현실로 만들어 나가고 있는 수많은 사람들에게 한 말씀 해주세요.
Trying is the best way of learning. There are no really like shortcuts to become good at something. You really have to just spend the time doing it. And I think not being afraid of failure, because failure is a natural part of the process. And most importantly, to always like create and keep creating, because I think that's what makes you better somehow. And you will learn things, and you will become better. Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Yeah, thanks for having me. 감사합니다.
감사합니다.